Hello, modeling rock stars. It's Ed here from 125 Rods. All right, so I'm still waiting for my my stash to come in. Um, haven't really decided on the next project. I'm just kind of moving in between all of them here, kind of. This is kind of like what the Nomad's going to be. I'm going to make it like say like if the factory had actually made one of these, right? So I'm gonna make it look very similar to that. I think that's pretty cool. Um, be awesome. I decided that took my top trim off here. I didn't like it. Yeah, I did a great job on freaking gluing it, but cutting it. But the tin foil, the bare metal foil was bothering me because you could see my seam, because I don't know from when I glued it or whatever. So I took it off, and this is what Ed does, don't primer the body, right? Because I get anxious, don't want to wait till the primer comes in, can't wait. Spray spray the body without primer, right? Try and wash it off the best you can. Do the body work after you paint it, right? That's the 125 rods way, I'm telling you guys. So I had a couple spots here. I straightened out, sanded down this spot where I glued the top on. There's a couple mold mark things that I kind of worked on in this area back here that I didn't see before. I still got one right here I'm going to work on. The door had some flashing. The door lines are really crisp on this one. They made pretty good ones. This hood is on there permanently, I think, because the way it fits, I don't want to keep taking it on and off. So we'll do that. Yeah. So the deal is you take your primer and you brush it on after you paint the model, right? Because that's a good way, right? So here you go. So the primer did pretty well when I brushed it on. I'm trying spray primer with a brush, and my idea behind that is, this part you're not going to see anyway, right? But I want to make I make the inside darker so that it shows through on the outside, so this doesn't look like it was molded in lime green plastic, that bright green, because I got to make this match sort of my 57, right? So that's the kind of thinking with that. The hood comes with the cutout. I'm just gonna put like a stock engine in it. So I'm not gonna have, it comes with these great stacks, guys, right? So I'll save the stacks, have for another build. Really awesome. This is what happens when you mess up on your cleaning. When you mess up, I can still paint right over that. That's not a big deal, but you got to let it dry first, right? And they got cutout lines if you want to cut out your wheel wells in here on this model, but I'm not going to do that. The only thing is, you got to be very careful not to go all the way to the outside and cover up your, I'm going to touch these up anyway, but you don't want the gray part showing through on the other side, right? So you got to be very careful with that. This, I think, has an insert, which I think I'm on the sides, I'm going to paint the body color. So yeah, there you have it. And I'm trying not to mess up my bare metal foil. It's already in place here, which is going to be real tough. But that's how I roll. If it's not tough, why bother with it, So that's the star right there. I've got to show you guys a couple things. This kit comes with these awesome, I'm going to put these white walls on. This will be the first car that I have the wide white walls. And I don't know if you can see that, but they have raised lettering already made into the white wall. So all I did was took a 600 grit and kind of continued rubbing over those letters. And that is awesome. I've never seen that on a model before. It's got like the cursive logo here with the shield kind of thing going on there. I don't know if it's focusing or what, guys. I can't see. But so that I thought was awesome. So if I get those things tweaked out, if I get that without messing up my body too much here, I'll be a happy camper. You know, I just couldn't stand it with the foil. Tin foil was showing that seam, you know, and I just you know, I mean, it was great when I first cut it out. The seam looked pretty good, right? You know, I mean, it did match up pretty good, but you know, once I glued it together, kind of, I don't know what happened there, but you know, stuff happens. Try to make this as less painful as possible, and that's how I do my fill up with the glue, right? The glue and the baking soda, right? So I just had some real tiny holes in the seam there that you could barely see, but you know, they became pronounced with the tin foil or bare metal foil, tin foil. God, I'm on a tin foil roll. I've got tin foil brain today, guys. All right. So, and that's the other thing. One more thing. I've got my darts are coming in today. I don't know. It's clouding up again today. You know, so sunny in the morning, cloudy in the evening, afternoon. Looks like it's not supposed to rain today, but you know, it rained on me a little bit yesterday. You know, I just don't want to go out. It's not a great day when it's cloudy. You know, I just kind of. So I probably stay here, do some modeling. Another pro tip, guys. Here you go. This is I have the Bic disposable handles from way back when, right? And of course, they look different from the new ones, right? It turns out they are different. They'll still fit the new blades here, but check this out, guys. Who would have thought? See that ball? Now they made a use for it. You press down on that ball, and there you go. The blade comes off. Press it again, put it on. How cool is that, huh? All right, guys. All right, this is Ed, and I got my started on my engine here. It's tricky gluing the manifold on this 55 Nomad to get everything to line up here without a gap, right? I had to kind of trim down underneath the manifold. You got to kind of make it flat a little bit. The oil pan is chrome. I don't want a chrome oil pan, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I usually just scrape that off because I don't have all those harsh chemical things going on. I usually, in my paint, more and more I'm getting away from paint that has no fumes at all. I'm slowly making that transformation to where, you know, I'm working around. I found out, see, you can brush paint this airbrush primer. You know, it's going real well, and I enjoy that because, you know, by now I'm supposed to have COPD, and I do the inhaler thing, and you know, it's just if I can avoid that mess altogether, that would be great. So that's my thinking there, guys. All right, so that's as far as I got. That's my story, and catch you guys later.